Hey guys, kaozbender here, and welcome to the very first gameplay video. Now, first off, I just want to say sorry if there's no actual game audio. Actually, I have no way of telling if my screen recorder is recording audio or not. You know, just kind of, I'm not really sure, you know, why it doesn't record it sometime. But here are my records, and you know, I just want to share or show, I guess, you know, the rankings or the current ranking. Right now I'm obviously at 1100. I posted this on Reddit. You know, this puts me in 93,000 at the beginning of this adventure. And let's go ahead and jump right into a match. Now this is going to be the first video where I'm going to do this live, and there are going to be some other videos, so specifically I guess higher elo or higher rating, if you want to call it that, where maybe most of them are going to be post-commentated because, you know, obviously first off, I think it's more important to be concentrated in those matches. Second of all, you know, my camera kind of overheats after maybe 30 minutes, and I really don't want to be left with just my gameplay and not really realizing, oh, I have a fucking bug butt, so and you know, not realizing when the camera stops, which is going to be kind of annoying. So let me just go ahead and beat this bug butt, which is kind of a good place to start, and I'll see you guys in 1 second. Alright, so thank you, Lane, for the free LP, whatever. You know, I didn't remember that after tanking my rating, you know, I didn't win anything whatsoever. So this gives me a 30 you know, rating, monthly rating right away, which is kind of a nice place to start. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the time booster. I really want to make use of these, especially because I want a couple more Greninja. Sorry, that's about to stutter. Even though right now in Leader League, I can only get fucking Blastoise and Ingot, which isn't really too nice. Let's go ahead and open it right away. I mean, I'm already good enough, or you know, I'm happy enough with my deck. You know, I didn't really want that to sound kind of cocky or whatever. You know, I'm happy enough with my deck where I don't really, you know, I don't necessarily need any of these, you know, I guess, figures that you can get out of the orange boosters. But, you know, the more the merrier, so that's okay. But let's see, our first real opponent, is it going to be, okay, oh my god. I feel so bad right away, dude. Bro Desto, I'm sorry for what you are about to experience. Now, I really don't want to eat my words. Even if I get embarrassing losses, if I lose this one, I'm going to be putting them in the video. You know, I think it's safe that if I, you know, embarrass these you know, a couple of these players, it's, I guess, fair for me to kind of make them, or not make them, but like, and I'm going to be receiving a couple of notifications right here, but I'm not entirely sure where I get rid of the fucking notifications, so I'm just gonna like fucking blur them out or whatever. So let's see, right away we get a couple of nice, you know, I really don't want to attack right away because I don't really want this to turn around, you know, against me. That'd be pretty sad. The Gabite, however, let's see, do I want to attack that shit? No, because if I attack it, it can go ahead and surround to kill my Articuno. So I'm just going to go one step further, because if I soar over the Gabite, there's no way that he can surround it. He gets a Shuppet right there, which means that I am going to have to back off. I don't really want the Shuppet to surround my Articuno. And right now I'm in a really good position because there's no real threat in anything, and you know, the Reshiram and Zekrom combo can already, you know, go on the loose. So this guy has one hurdle jump, you know, kind of afraid of that. What do we want to do here? So I really don't want to attack. You know what, I'm just going to risk it, and I'm going to attack with my Reshiram. What do I get? Okay, I get the fly. That's, you know, that's pretty good. Thank the Lord I didn't really get the yellow attack. That would have been fucking horrible. But right now I am threatening the game, however he can do the same. Let's see, what do I want to do here? So I want to go ahead and, you know, just stand here with my Zekrom. Obviously, I can get the surround kill, next to turn if he doesn't hurdle jump, and that would be, you know, I would be in a pretty good spot. So he's going to do that, attacking my... Okay, so he's going to burn my set tile. That's not really great, but let me see. Instead of doing that, how about I do this? I put my Greninja right here because I can threaten the game. I do have a hurdle jump, which means that I can potentially, you know, jump over the... What's this fucking thing called? Quilladin? I didn't play Generation... what was it? Gen 6, I believe, and right now he just gave me the win. I think he didn't actually check my plates. So yeah, that's that's pretty much it. I'm just going to go ahead and troll and just hurdle jump for the victory. This is looking, you know, it's looking alright. I mean, these just take all of this with a grain of salt. They're just, you know, unexperienced players, I guess. So I'm not really going to bash them too hard, you know, but. One tip that I have for you guys, always check your opponent's plates before the match. There have been many cheeses that I've gone through, especially because I don't check the plates and it's kind of a pain in the ass. So yeah, while I look for another opponent, I will be checking the camera really quick because, like I said, it's kind of unreliable. It can overheat and just stop the recording you know, altogether if I don't check it often, so give me a second. Alright, everything seems to be good. I have found yet another opponent, and let's see. Okay, this one seems a little bit more prepared, I guess. I mean, the only good things in his deck are the Grovyle and the Venusaur. Still not a lot of mobility except for the Pupitar. Is that how you pronounce that? Hopefully it is. This is looking a little bit more well, not really challenging, but, you know, just a bit scarier than the previous one. But, you know, I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. By the way, I'm standing while making these videos. I do have another setup, but, you know, since I live with other people, obviously, and it's like in a kind of a common area, you know, I don't really want to either be annoying with my commentary narration, and I don't want them to, like, you know, be in the recording, you know, when kind of interrupting my commentary. Person is reconnecting. If it takes more than 5 seconds, I think I'm going to cut it until he comes back. And yeah, some quick editing magic. And it looks like he's back in the match. He's just going to open up with his Pupitar. Let's see, he does have X attack. He only has 3 plates, which is kind of bad. I'm going to, I guess, do my second movement with my set tile. I don't really see anything, you know, bad with it. However, the Pupitar, okay, that's kind of weird. I can, you know, cover its entry point, entry space right away. If he puts something else, okay, the Skarmory, that's such a fucking bad move because whatever he does right now, I think he has Fly Away, yeah. Whatever he does next turn, I am potentially going to cover his other entry space. Okay, X attack, what is this going to do, my friend? Are you going to get lucky? Or, okay, he does get the Fly Away. Okay, so he's gonna do that. And since he didn't really go, okay, he can't really jump to the, you know, I guess downwards to my, what do you call that shit? To my, you know, to my side of the field. And, by the way, you know, I'm really sorry if it seems like, you know, I'm really struggling with my commentary, but this is the first time that I do this live, especially, and yeah, it can be a little bit nerve-wracking if you guys have never made these videos, especially with this. It's already game over for him, dude. Okay, so I'm going to take the safe side, and I am indeed. By the way, I think I am getting closer to the camera. I'm sorry. So it's already game over for him, especially with a 1 MB, you know, defender in the goal. And like I was saying before, sorry if, you know, this seems either boring or it kind of, you know, it seems like I'm like really struggling. But, you know, first time that I do this, and did we get, okay, so it's already game over. I'm going to surround the Tentacruel, and that's match number, well, it really is number 3, but, you know, because of the bug butt, you know, this match is only my second victory. I think I'm gonna go for one more, and maybe that will be it for the video. Maybe this is a little bit boring because obviously I'm challenging, I was about to say challenged. I am playing against really bad opponents, and obviously, you know, I'm not bashing them, but, you know, obviously I'm a way better player with way better figures, and, you know, trust me, this is going to get better if, well, when I make it to back to Master League, you know, especially because I want to give some tips while playing against other people of a higher rating or whatever. So checking camera once again, give me just a second. Alright, everything seems to be up and running pretty nicely, and I am against Helm 877, Kabuto, Poliwag, Pichu, Floatzel I think it is, Squirtle, and I didn't get to see the 5th Pokemon, which was a Drapion I think it is. Yeah, you know, if you want to give me shit in the comments, that's completely fine. I do agree with it. I kind of wanted to tank my rating just to see what would happen, and if this is viable for me to get more tickets, you know, this month, which I think I'm going to get them tomorrow as of the time of recording, but I'm going to get them maybe yesterday as when you are watching this video. Once again, player is connecting, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, got a little bit distracted by that, and going to open up with his Poliwag. Now this deck, you know, it doesn't really seem a lot scarier, but you know, things that can potentially worry me are the Poliwag and the Kabuto. I mean, if you are not really, you know, I guess thinking, they can, you know, maybe do some nasty things, but it's not really going to be that bad. You know, obviously these players, you know, I guess are rather new to the game, and I just thought about something that could potentially make the series just a little bit better, which is that I think, you know, what I'm going to do is that, you know, these first matches are going to be titled playing, what is it, playing in Leader League, and after I go up the ranking, I'm going to make another video kind of titled, you know, what's the next one? I think the next one is Elite, where this, you know, where you have the blue ribbon. Let's see, I don't think there's going to be much of a, not a challenge, much of a risk if I go ahead and attack Kabuto with my Reshiram. If, even if I get the fly, let's see, okay, so, okay, didn't he have a, oh yeah, because I didn't have the Reshiram on the Sacrum on the field. I think I'm going to, you know, just kind of block the entry point right away. I don't really want the Drapion to, you know, start advancing at that side of the field. I thought that the Kabuto had a, you know, an ability to make you respin, but, okay, an attack with 10 or more damage. Okay. Kind of seems like a, I mean, I'm not really sure if it's a bug or whatever. But what I was saying is that I think I'm going to make a video for every league that I'm at, because obviously you know, I can understand that this seems really boring, me playing, you know, just against some really bad or unexperienced players. Again, I'm not trying to shit talk anyone. Let's see, the Drapion looks kind of strong, but I'm not really afraid to attack with my, let's see, is he going to get the purple? That would be, oh my god, that is so sad. Venom Whip, is he going to get poisoned? Or is it Noxious? Let me see. Overdrive. What the hell? Okay. Noxious Fang. Oh, I'm gonna get Noxious. That's so bad. That's actually so bad. Let's see. So... Noxious minus 40 damage. That is going to be horrible for me. Okay, I'm going to end my turn right there, because, you know, obviously I don't really want to make any movements with my other Pokemon, because obviously they are in a really bad position with minus 40 damage. I get the Ice Wind, the Ice Charge, but the Squirtle gets the, what do you call that shit? The Protect or the Withdraw, which is obviously not going to be as great. So we have 6 on 4, 6 on 3 actually, I'm sorry. The Floatzel going to attack the Greninja. Now if my Greninja gets a Protect or Dodge, I think it is, we're fine, and we're going to get a Surround Kill. You know, I forgot that Floatzel has a Dodge. So right away we get a Surround Kill, and now it's 2 on 6. Even though I'm just a little bit worried, I mean, it's not really that bad that my Sceptile and my Reshiram are Noxious, but, you know, not really going to be of, I guess, a lot of use. So let's see, I am going to just start advancing with my Sceptile. I mean, I think it's going to be, it's not going to be that bad. Even with its 40, minus 40, it can go, you know, it can defeat the Squirtle, but I'm going to go on the safe side and advance with my Metagross, because obviously I don't want to, you know, attack it, you know, just in case any bullshit happens, especially with the yellow attack, since I can roll a 0. And this is already over. If Pichu doesn't knock out my subtile, obviously it can, you know, it still has a chance if I land on my gold attack, and right away he gives us a win. So, you know, this was the last match for this video, because obviously, you know, it's not really boring for me. I really like climbing up and seeing all those gains, but obviously I think it's going to be boring for you guys just looking at me trashing on, you know, these opponents. Right away I got 25, so this is looking pretty good for my next month rewards, but I know it's at the expense of some poor players. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm going to make a video, hopefully, on every league that I go to, and especially right before I get, or right before I can get, the promotion, to kind of show the advance and how the players get better, I guess, or, you know, against better figures. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You know, again, I know it wasn't as enjoyable and as in-depth, but going to make a series for each league, and hopefully that's going to be better. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video, which maybe it's also going to be live, or, you know, live like this, not on a live stream. But, you know, that's pretty much it. Make sure to check out some of my other videos. You guys have a great day, and I hope to see you later.